Hi everybody, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back, and to everybody new, hello and welcome. My gosh, I've been so MIA. Not only from YouTube, but just from social media in general. So I thought I'd come on and catch up with you all. So you all are looking at Oscar, for those of you new. Oscar is one of my full-bodied silicone babies. He is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor. So I got Oscar into his adorable little fishy romper by Jacadi. I've had this for a couple years, and it's got the matching hat. I'm so happy that I got the matching hat for this romper because it just looks really cute all put together. It is definitely one of my favorites of his Jacadi summer wardrobe, and he has on these adorable little white sandals from E.MAIL. These are size 15. I got them from the children's salon a couple years ago, and they fit really, really well. They're nice and tiny, which is, what we look for and struggle to find, that fit our dolls. Kelly Girl actually had told me where to get the sandals that would actually fit them. And she turned me on to Jacadi, of course, as many of you know, which, oh boy, is like an addiction. The clothing and the accessories, baby furniture, just all of it. It's all, well, it's all part of the collecting. It all ties into the doll collecting, and for a lot of us, and it really can, it really can become addictive, just like the dolls. So if you're not subscribed, I'm going to remind y'all now to go and smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video. And let's get down into, catching you all up. So I am alive. I literally had to message a few friends that, I normally talk to on a pretty much daily basis, and let them know, like, I'm alive over here, because sometimes you just get so busy, life. And I noticed in general in the summertime, I've certainly noticed for myself the past few years, in the summertime, I usually put out less content. I'm usually less kind of here, if that makes sense. And I also noticed that other people are as well, other collectors, other channel creators. It tends to, the views are less in the summer because people are enjoying the outdoors. Summer, like, here in New York, I'm on Long Island, New York, it really doesn't last very long. The seasons kind of flow into each other now. We still have a winter, spring, summer, fall, but it's much less defined than it was years ago. So it kind of just went from cold to hot, basically. You pretty much, I don't think we had too many like actual spring days to even start getting acclimated to the warm weather. And then, once it goes until, mid to the end of August, we're lucky if it stays warmer past that. It definitely usually starts cooling down at night, which is really nice, of course, but the summer flies by really fast. The kids are back to school before you know it. And we're back to being more cooped up inside and having to do indoor activities, i.e., which a lot of people then get back, more immersed into our hobbies and things like that because, that's something that you're doing indoors. So I have noticed that being around a few years in the hobby, and certainly noticed it for myself, you all can, you know, let me know in the comments if you are less present in the summer months, or if you're a channel creator, if you've, you know, noticed the ebbs and flows that go along with the seasons. So there is Mr. Octopus. Still, I want to say it right, and then when I do say it right, I'm like, I like saying octopus. That's how I always, that's how I pronounce it from when I was a kid, and I just never, changed it. Certain things, like, I remember I could not pronounce caterpillar when I was little, and I loved the story, The Pokey Little Puppy. And in the Pokey Little Puppy, they have, the caterpillar that's going down the hill, and I made up my own words. Like, I called the caterpillar a fuzzy helicopter. That's what I called him. Fuzzy helicopter, because somehow in my brain, helicopter sounded like caterpillar. Caterpillar, however you say caterpillar. So anyway, there is Mr. Octopus. Yes. And of course, my goose, he's still up here. He'll be, stay all year long. And then I still managed to keep this turtle here from the dog getting it, because it's actually a dog toy that I got at Marshall's, but it's just such a cute summer prop that I figured, I'd use it as long as I could for a prop for photos and videos, and then, maybe give it to the dog when the season wanes down. But anyway, yeah, so I've been busy outdoors with friends, just staying out, active, and moving. As many of you that have been with my channel know, that, the past few winters, I've really struggled. This winter in particular, I was really struggling with, I guess COVID kind of kicked off what was already brewing for a couple years, since my back, since my spine really got bad, and I stopped being able to do a lot of the physical activities that I used to do and things that I used to enjoy. That's when I started really struggling with something that in my whole life, and those of you that know me know that I have many things wrong and have had many, many, many different struggles with the alcoholism and addiction, ADHD, like, it's almost like you name it, sort of thing. But depression was something that I didn't ever struggle with in my life. So I didn't even recognize it, because in my brain, I saw depression as like laying there feeling like you want to end your life, or sad or unhappy about something. And I was none of those things. It was just basically a lack of motivation, and my body just physically slowing down. I mean, just, not getting out, and, that's what happened. But that's a dangerous, thing to have happen, when it just is. And as a lot of you know, I started, a few months ago, I forget, maybe I want to say April, I'd have to look, I started walking, and that got the ball rolling for me. And I could only walk 2 houses down and back. Y'all remember that? I was like, because I was taking it easy. I wanted to see how my back felt the next day. And then I was able to go a little more and a little more. So, of course, I'm still nowhere near what I should be or want to be. But it's a slow work in progress, because if you go and haul off and just, go from 0 to 60 very quickly, you will hurt yourself and then you won't be able to do anything at all. So I always say to people, just take it slow a little bit, one day at a time sort of thing. It's certainly been working for me, and now I'm at the stage where I certainly can now do things. I've lost some weight. I don't know how much. I don't hop on the scale because I would drive myself nuts with that. So all I just know is I'm feeling better. My clothes are looser. Da 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 da. That's fine by me. I don't need to get nutty about the weight thing. Maybe at a certain point, because then maybe when I'm down to like, okay, I want to get the last 10 pounds off or whatever, but I've got a ways to go till there. So at this point, I don't really want to know because it might discourage me. But anyway, there's that. So now I'm to the point where I can do things and I am just trying to get out and stay out. And, I don't care if I just, go, as you all know, I'm a creature of the night, very much so, and the heat of the summer too in the midday doesn't really mix well with me anyway. I enjoy when it's a little cooler in the evening, but still really nice to be outside. So, yeah, I don't care if I just, take a drive down somewhere, get out in the car, walk around, plop on the top of the car and look at the stars. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to be getting out of the house and, that's it. Just getting myself out of the house. So, and of course, it's not so easy adulting because our friends, everyone in our lives and have schedules. So sometimes when you can connect with friends and you get on a roll and you can connect schedules, you just go with it, right? And I am definitely, that shiny thing. Jump off the train for the shiny thing, and that's me. So anyway, yeah, I am like everything's great here. Summer's going great. Kids are doing great. Gabe started summer school. He actually likes it because it's up at the high school, which is where he'll be going next year. So he doesn't mind it too much, and it's only Monday through Wednesday. It's only 3 days, and from 8 till 1. So you can hear him grunting at probably the video game up there. But anyway, so yeah, it's not so bad. So everybody is well and doing well here and just busy and out of the house, busy and doing that kind of stuff. I'm gonna possibly try to tackle some yard work. My neighbors gave me some really nice lawn chairs with cushions, and then they're also giving us a iron table with 6 chairs that I need somebody to carry that, but that'll be really nice. I have a table, but I have a small round table. So yeah, anyway, we're going to add that to the yard, and I'm going to attempt, I'm going to have to be really, really careful because I tend to, once I get my hands and feet dirty and I'm all sweaty and, gardening, and I just go. I want to get it all done. I want it to look nice, and I cannot do that. I have to pace myself. So that's going to be a challenge for me to pace myself so, that I don't get hurt myself and make it harder. So I'm going to tackle some yard work, and that's it, folks. Nothing really that interesting, but I wanted to pop in. I enjoy you all. I enjoy, connecting with you all, touching bases with you all, and of course, changing Oscar into something really, really cute. I'll do a photo shoot, of course, and for those of you that would like to see photos of Oscar, there's always a link to my Instagram in the description down below. That was a fruit fly. If you want to see pictures of Oscar and all the babies in my collection, that is where to go. In addition, my channel has an exclusive membership, the Pixie Squad, which I gotta hop in there and do our live stream. So I will catch up with them a little bit more behind the scenes, give a little more, of what's going on behind the scenes. And if you'd like to join there, you can click the blue join button next to subscribe. It's $1.99 a month. That's all inclusive. You can cancel at any time. You must be 18 years or older to join, but for less than the price of a cup of coffee a month, come on in and check it out. And as soon as I also kind of get back to painting, not that I really stopped, but I guess I just inadvertently I haven't been painting reborns, but as I do have babies still sitting on my table to be, in the middle of being painted, and as soon as I pick up the brush again, I put all my works in progress, so you see all that going on behind the scenes as well. So I hope that you all are having a fabulous summer. I hope everyone in the U.S. had a safe and happy 4th of July. Definitely leave me a comment below. Let me know what's going on in your world. And I would love to know from all of you, do you find yourself distracted in the summer with life and other things and taking advantage of the weather and less doing the dolls, less doing videos, less doing social media posts, less, hanging out, BSing with friends online? Just curious as to how many of you will say, yeah, it's the same for me. Or if it's just me that's inconsistent, which, yeah, that could be, but I do notice less videos and stuff like that, so I'm sure there's got to be some of you. So Oscar sends love to all his aunties, uncles, and cousins, and we will see you all real soon. God bless.